Yep. Let me hide this thing. So, hello everyone. I hope you are doing good. And I'm back again with the live. So, you can post your questions over here and I'll try to answer them. So, you can post your questions. I'll try to answer them. So, first of all, a happy Sunday to everyone. I hope my voice is clear and fine. That is due to, yeah, hello, Jubair Safi. Hello. So you can post your questions over here in the chat box and I'll try to answer them. So we'll lash this for like a few time of like a 1 hour and like that. And also do let me know what how's the quality of my audio right now, because I got a new microphone. If I can show you, so this is the new microphone. I got it. So it is from Fifine and I hope it is clear now. uh, Previously I used to have some audio quality problems, but I think now it is clear. Yep, thank you, enemy lover park PJ. Okay, it's fine. So post your questions, guys, or any suggestions. I'll try to make videos on them. Is it necessary to learn web development for bug bounty? Yes, I recommend yes, because the main reason is, if you want to test something, you need to know how it works, right? So if you know how it works, then you can try to exploit that, and there are various ways. Let's think, if you want to test a Python application, then you need to know how the Python works. Even for the web application, it bug bounty, you need to know how the things work. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello Swashot, Dungana. Hello MP Gaming. Hello Prajesh. Hello. So post your questions. I'll answer them, or if I don't know, I'll learn and I'll tell you. Okay. And if you have any suggestions for the new videos, please let me know. I'm unable to learn SQL injection. I mean, why do we put that comma of URL after? See, that is just a way. Okay, so you can find SQL injection from the URLs. Sometimes recently what happened is, like, you can find it in the URLs. Like there's something like in URL question mark PHP question mark ID equal to and stuff. But that is not possible all the time. So you can, whenever you find something, a search URL or something, so test that application. So there is something like blind SQL injection and a normal SQL injection. So simply throw a quote in the input location, and then try out whether it is throwing some SQL errors or not. If not, also there is a possibility which is called as what you call blind SQL injection. Do try them out. So I'll provide the resources in the description below. Bro, trying to do MCA with specialization on information security, is it good for high job? Uh, yes, even though, see, there are many people who are doing good things in information security, even from medical as well, right? So it doesn't depend what you study or where you are from. Beginner to understand SQL injection, I mean some resources. Sure. The ports figure lab is the one thing that I can suggest for you. I'll provide you the link for that in the description below. Do read that. uh, the ports figure is one of the best thing I can suggest for you. So hi Thanos. uh, so yes, you, so read that carefully, and then it is really simple in a easy language. Okay, you can understand that. And there are some the one resource that I provided you will also have some labs so that you can try around, right? So yes. There is some resources for the web development. See, in web development there are various things. I'm not saying that you need to become a pro in that, but the only thing I can tell you is you need to be a man who can understand the things, right? Suppose if you are able to find a JavaScript file, you should be able to read the JavaScript file to find some logic or thing like that. Okay, so it is dependent. So there are various resources. There are no like only one particular thing. So more there are, you can find more resources on programming and stuff. So just look into those and try to understand how those things work. Okay, so if you like videos, there are many videos out there from uh, clever programmer and etc etc. But if you are willing to learn from any web applications or stuff like a web pages or like that, go with W3 schools, they are fine. Okay, researchers are saying that AI will take the jobs for hackers. No, no. Manual will have their manual stuff. Okay, so everything has their own value. It is not true. I won't agree with that. But yes, if you are talented, then you can have your job in any means. Okay, in any means. So any more questions, I'd be happy to help you out. So I have Core i7 third gen laptop, 8 GB RAM, 500 GB HDD, 1 GB graphics. Is that fine for hacking? Yes, it is fine. You can go ahead with that. Uh, no restrictions on that. Okay. So any more questions or anything like that? So, and also if you're having any doubts, you can do check out my Discord. So Discord is the place where I can you can communicate with us. Okay, so I have Phantom and 4 GB RAM. It's fine. It doesn't mean it is slow. Okay, so good morning, Satish. Morning. uh Intel Pentium 4 GB, it's fine. See, until even though it is a worst, what you call a worst hardware configuration, if you throw a Linux like Linux Mint or anything like that, it is going to be blazing fast. Okay, trust me. I had seen worst laptops with the worst configurations, but there are some people use like Linux Mint or Raspbian OS. Some people use Raspbian OS, which are meant to uh, which are meant to what you call uh, meant to make the system faster. Okay, so have you ever find a best bug? So I'm not much into the bug bounties. Okay, first of that, and the one thing that I found was on OTP bypass vulnerability. So that is one of the best, and mostly I look for critical infrastructure and stuff like that. Okay, like information disclosure, things like that. Okay. uh using just a minute. There is a lag in between the chat, so I'll open through my mobile and let's see from there. So I'm using Kali and Windows 7 for practicing. Yeah, that's fine. Sir, can you cover bug bounty series in your future videos? Yeah, sure. Sure, there are some videos like I'm planning to do on IDOS and stuff. So I'll definitely do videos, and I also have some previous videos on bug bounties. Okay, so you can do check them out. In the meantime, bro, will you make working of GPS hacking brawl CDF? Sure, sure, sure. I completed a few. Some are easy, some are hard. Okay, so but there were a lot of problems with the server. Like while I was trying, it is going offline. So I had done like three or four, I think so, and I'll cover them. I'll take the permission. I'll cover them. I think it should not be. First of all, we need to take permission before we write any walkthrough of a CTF. So if I'm done, I'll write that. I'm 30 plus. Can I start learning bug bounty? Yes. There is no barrier between age and stuff. You can learn it anytime. Sir, explain the path of hacking in the precise way, please. So I had already covered that video, right? So if you go to my channel, I can show you that. So that's also one of the top video of mine. Okay, so you go to the YouTube, and if you go to my channel, so you can find a video out there on how to get started with cybersecurity. So there is a video. Let me see that. I think I missed it. Yeah, I got it. How to get started with the cybersecurity. So I'm posting that. So do check that out. Right. So coming to that, in which platform you found OTP bypass? It's mostly a what you call private one, private bounty. I'm just waiting for a CTF walkthrough. I think I should also participating for yeah, but I the challenges are really good, but since the huge memory since because of huge members the server is getting crashed a few times, so that could be the reason, but still there is time. Okay, I'll will do. So hack the box basics, please. Thanos, I had already covered some videos out there on Hack the Box series. I had already shown them live. Okay, so live hacking. Okay, on Hack the Box machine. So do check them out so that you can understand it. How a hacker thinks, how to solve them. Okay, so there is no particular way, but there are some definite ways. Like whenever you get a target, you need to see whether you can ping it or not, or whether you can see it, whether the target is live, so that by pinging, and also through an nmap scan and stuff. So those are the common things you need to do. If you can see, go to my channel, and if you can find out, I think so, you can see so many live walkthroughs I had done in past. You can do check them out, those are good. Okay, and you can find them helpful. So any more suggestions or any videos or anything like that, do let me know. I'll try to implement them. So any suggestions for getting started with OSINT projects, as most of us want to do, but lack of guidance is the problem. Yes, Chinch, there is a good course. Even I'm doing that course, which is from Cyber Mentor, if you know TCM. So there is a good course by them on OSINT. So that course is the best I can recommend to anyone. Anyone, I completed like almost half of them. Like yesterday, I completed the image OSINT, and next I'm going to the next part. So if you are willing to pay some money, and this is the best thing I can recommend. So TCM, huge shout out to TCM's OSINT course. That's the best thing if you want to get started with OSINT, because they had covered a lot of good things that most of the people don't cover, right? So just want bug bounty video, sure. Tell me about active directory hacking. So if you want to know more about active directory hacking, that's a different topic. See, in every hacking, every topic means big thing. If you want to know more about active directory hacking, so there is a channel called Active Exploit. He makes videos on active directories and stuff. Exploit. So he's the guy. He's our moderator of our channel. If you can see, He make most of the videos on Active Directory. And if you want to learn more about Active Directory, the best one is in the TCM's practical ethical hacking course. You can find out a section called as Active Directory enumeration or Active Directory exploitation. Do check them out. It is not a topic that can be covered by words. Okay, it's a big topic. Okay, like it is mostly like targeting the network infrastructure of a company, right? So is it best to use Equinetics penetration tool than to use burp suit? See, Equinetics penetration testing tool, I feel it is like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Equinetics is a vulnerability scanner. The difference between the vulnerability scanner and the proxy is, in the vulnerability scanner, you try to find out the vulnerabilities of a web application, a particular web application. But in burp suit, you can scan the host like Equinetics does, and also you can play with the application, like what are the requests that are being sent, what are the responses that are coming out. You can try to do that. Okay, so that's the difference I feel. And so what about the prerequisite for the TCM OSINT course is nothing. You don't need any prerequisites. See, OSINT doesn't need any prerequisite. Everyone does OSINT. If you want to know about me, simply type my name in Google. That's an OSINT, right? But the level of OSINT depth is going to be harder. You don't need to learn, you don't need to know hacking or anything else for OSINT. Just an interest is fine, right? Bro, if you use the burp suit course provided in the description, it is not coming, so please give me the link for the course. See, what do you call, Aniruddha Bide, if I spell it wrong. So the one I had provided you is my instructor page, right? So if you go here, this is my instructor page. Basically, you can find out the course below. You can click over that and you can go to the course. Okay, so that's a basic thing. You need to go, the one I provided you is my instructor ID, instructor page, or anything like that. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can find out the course. So for hacking, is we need to learn data mining? No. Opinion on JSR's course, those are good. Those are good. Those are really good. To be frank, I had already told many times that I started uh, learning from that course only during the initial stages. Okay, mostly I learned from YouTube, but at one part of time I thought to see what these courses offer, and I bought this course. It is one of the top selling course on YouTube, sorry, on Udemy, that at that time. And I got that course, and it's really good. They teach from basics and stuff. They teach good. For beginners it is fine, but if you want to get into advanced, there is no course to get into advanced. You need to figure it out. Okay, every course you buy are only up to beginner, like beginner to intermediate stage. But if you want to go a little bit step further, then you need to, what you call, you need to do your own stuff. Okay, uh, if one wants to go with a theoretical cryptography course like one from the standard on Coursera, so will it help us in the practical side of hacking? Time efforts are required to complete it. Yes, see, cryptography is mostly theoretical. Okay, so those are like algorithms. I had already completed my cryptography course, and those are mostly algorithms, like how encryption decryption works, what are hashing, how the authentication works, CIA triad, etc, etc. Mostly they are theory part that doesn't teach you how to do those things, because in order to encrypt something you need to have some huge computation power, right? So mostly they teach what you call, uh, the way, like the algorithms, but you can implement it easily. Like if you got a hash, you can use a tool called hash identifier to, in order to find out what type of hash it is. You can use something like cyberchef. I can show you that. I think I solved a challenge yesterday in the CTF. If you go to something called a cyberchef, so cyberchef is like a best application that I use, and I wish everyone to use. So you can throw some input here. Okay, and sorry, you can search for any algorithm here. I think there is no sha, like you can look for, this is a hashing algorithm, and the hash for my name is this thing. So you can use this application. I'll provide you this application in the description below, sorry, in the chat, so check that out, right? Now coming to the next question, how much you got reward for the OTP? It should not be disclosed because they haven't. They told me not to disclose it because there are many like the bug I found is a duplicate, but the way I exploit it is a different way. Like there are other reports and things saying that it can be exploited, but the way I exploit it is a little bit different. So they kept hold and they told me not to disclose any kind of them. Right. So next, any more questions, guys? uh, Still we are having a plenty amount of time, a good amount of time to discuss. So mostly I will be live on Sundays, mostly at 10 a.m, 10 or 11 a.m Indian Standard Time, so we can discuss some questions, right? So any project suggestions for computer science beginners for OSINT or hacking tools? Just see, project is not a suggestion. See, the main idea of the project is to develop something. It should come to your mind. There are no something like, if you do a project that I tell you, it is not your project, it's my project, right? In project, the main scope is your idea. So if you had an idea, you can definitely give that to it. You don't need to be a developer to develop an idea. You can take lease of a company, like you can take help of a company, you can pay some and you can get your project done. So remember one thing, project is not something one tells. You need to get your own project to your mind and you need to implement that, right? So how can I write a good report? There are some good videos. 0 days explain, bro. uh to be frank, I don't know. See, they keep on testing the applications. Like suppose, let's think, the recently there was an Apple bug. uh, I'm not sure what it is. Like when a security researcher looks for an application, like testing an application, when he finds something that is weird or that makes the thing not working fine, then it could be a 0 day, right? There are many people who report 0 days. Okay. So but the good thing with the bug bounties is they report it to the company, but the bad thing is they exploit that in mass. Like if you go to the dark web, you can find out these exploits, but still uh, reporting helps the company and they release the patches, right? How can I write a good report for a bug? There are many videos for that, right? Anything I can help you with? And also, as I told you, I'm going to purchase the voucher for offensive security within a month or thing like that, so that I can attempt the exam. Okay, so hello King Naimer. I know your name is Vikash. I think so your name is Vikash. uh, Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, first of all, I'm not a sir, to be frank. I'm just how do you know? A little bit of OSINT. I got to know your thing. Like you interacted with me for some time, like on Medium or on comments. I can remember the people like that. Okay. In India, is it really worth it to go for an expensive exams like OSCP or CCNP? Yes, it is worth it. See, the way the OSCP design is really good enough. It's not like a normal exam, like an intermediate or 10th exam, like learning some question, keeping in mind and writing. It is like a practical way. Like you don't even know what the question is or what the question is on. They give you some four missions, and you need to hack it. That's it. So it is a practical way, 24 hours exam. It is a best thing for a beginners. For intermediate level it's good thing, but there are some top certifications above that as well, like which are being provided by SANS and stuff. SANS is a company which provides certifications. So there are some two toughest exams as well, but for me right now I'm looking for the OSCP, right? I will also go OSCP next year, sure. All the best. So I did some little bit of practice over on OSCP, like solving some machines and stuff. And within a month, I think mostly in the next month, I'll go with the voucher. Okay, and I'll go with the voucher like 30 days or 60 days of lab, and I'm done. And I'll write the exam within There are some rules like after 120 days you need to write it. Is it good decision to directly go for OSCP? No, it is not a good decision to go with the OSCP as your first exam. But if you know some concepts on hacking, like if you are in the field of this thing, then you can. But if you're a complete beginner, I won't recommend that, because it's a notion. Okay, you get up fed up, you fed up, you get fed up easily, like I do got like 2 3 times, because it's the toughest thing. It's the toughest. You don't find everything like normally, you don't find guides every time. But as the name suggests, you need to try harder to solve anything. It is the toughest, so that shows that if you complete it, you are a talented guy. But everything got an exploit. For everything there is like an exploit. Even for these courses as well, there are some Discord servers. uh, they tell you the answers if you give you the money. And I also got like so many DMs over Reddit, like recently, I think so, not recently, like 1 year back, I wrote a walkthrough of my CH exam, an ANSI exam, and there has been lots of DMs saying that I'll pay you 400 USD, please write my exam. I'll pay you this much, please write my exam. So everywhere there are like this. Okay, so OSCP was a CCNA or CCNP, and how can we get a voucher? See, CCNA and CCNP are related to networking, and OSCP is related to hacking. How can we get the voucher? You need to pay for it. Okay, it is not like a pirated course. You can get the voucher. You can get the course sometimes, but they are outdated one. But in order to write the exam, you need to pay money for that. That's thing. Do we need PHP knowledge for CTFs? Yes. Yes. Or just injection cheat sheets are enough? See, the difference between a what you call a script kiddie and a hacker is that thing. So you need to understand what you're doing. Okay, so that's the thing. If you can understand what you are doing, then you are a hacker. You don't need to do a greatest programmer, but you need to understand what you are doing. So that is it. So could you make a video on how to make own tools? I had already made crafts and hacks with Vijay. I think Vijay is your name. So there is something like Python for hacking series, I think so. There are many videos I can make, but the problem is YouTube doesn't allow these things. They throw community strikes on me. So if you can go to my playlists, increase there. Python for ethical hacking. So mostly I use Python for my coding or stuff. So you can say I made like 5 videos. So these are not the top tools or anything like that, but they are the like a guide how you can do the things. Okay, how you can utilize these things to develop tools. Sorry. Can we do CCNA, CFA, and other certifications after CHC? CCNA is for networking. If you want to go on networking engineering side, you can go with the CCNA. But CCFI, I think it's forensic investigator. Let me check that. CCFI certification. I don't know regarding CCFI certification. It is like certified cryptocurrency forensic. Yes, see, every certification has something. Like I'm interested in penetration testing side, so I'm going with OSCP. Right? If you're interested in forensic sites, there are forensic certifications like CHF certified forensic investigator, I think so, by EC Council, and these things ECFI. So these are related to, like, you need to choose a certification or anything like that that you want to work on. Okay, don't go like this is good certification, I'm going with that. Since I'm interested in penetration testing, I'm going with OSCP. If you're interested in bug bounties or thing, there are other certifications, you can do check them out. Any future plans on videos for making tools, Java or C++? No, I think Python is the easiest one to make tools. Right? You haven't read my comments. Sorry. Do you have any course before? No. No. I haven't done any course. Uh, like previously, I had done some courses from TCM on stuff. Those are enough for me. I haven't done any course. So there are some good guides. If you go to TGNL's guide, let me go over that TGNL guide. So this guide is like ultimate thing. So they had provided everything that you need to do. I'm going with the help of this guide, okay, it is good. And like within 1 month I'll complete my escalation privilege escalation courses, and I'll go back to CDFs, okay, and then I'll purchase the voucher, right? Can you please make a video documentary in OSCP preparation? Yes, I can, but it is time taking. See, video making is not an easy thing because you need to record, you need to edit, you need to sync over voice. It's a big thing. So it is like it takes me like extra 1 hour of effort, like promoting all these things are big thing. So I feel like instead of doing these things, I think I could prepare some more time. So sure, definitely I'll make videos, but it can be all the day or all daily vlogs or thing like that. But definitely I'll share my experiences by while doing them. Okay. Yep, TCM courses. Yes, TCM courses are amazing, man. They are good. I also started looking into their OSINT course. It's also really good. It's really good. And can we do CEH of BC? Yes, you can do anytime. Plans on live CTFs in future? Nope. My college started, man. I need to go back. Okay, live CTFs are not a thing for me right now. But still, we'll try to do if there is a possibility. See, mostly chins, I think so. What is your name? I don't know, but mostly I play attack based CTFs like on Hack the Box, and the CTF that's given in the GPSC. I like Gurugram Police is little bit tough for me because I haven't solved those kinds of CTFs, right? So that's the difficulty that I faced. I mostly look into the penetration testing side, so I haven't concentrated much on those kinds of CTFs. Mostly I go with attack based CTFs. Okay. Hello, active exploit. Are you using Hack the Box, Try Hack Me? Yes, I use Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, and also OneHub. So do we need any CH is a certification. For certification, you don't need any uh, experience. You just need money. If you had a good money, you can do certification. Hello, active exploit. So as I told you recently that if you want to know more about Windows privilege escalation and stuff, Windows related stuff, Windows exploitation related stuff, do check out this active exploit channel. Those are really good videos I had seen recently. What are your skills going before internship? Should we go for getting internship in the cybersec? Skills required, you need to know cybersecurity. Okay. You need to have a good certification. Sometimes people overlook others by certifications. I had seen most of the time like most talented people haven't got selected for top internships because they don't have certification. See, we can't determine anyone's knowledge by certifications. Okay, there are many top hackers, dark web hackers, or hackers that are working under government who doesn't even have any certification, but they are hackers, right? So but in the industry still there is this kind of thing like people determine the knowledge based on certification, right? Hello Sasikiran, hi. What role, what skills? Okay. But in easy council they said we need work. See, that is a IT work experience. Like if you want to get like a discount or thing like that, even students can write that. One of my moderator for the server named as Gautam, he wrote a CH certification V11 while he was in 10th class, 10th standard. He doesn't have any experience. Unfortunately, he failed, but he wrote the exam. Okay. How many days of PVK lab are you? I'm still in the dilemma, but I'll let you know once I'm done. Okay, I'll let you know while I'm buying that. Mostly, I'm looking for 30 to 60 days. But this offensive security is like 365 days is really shit because it's like 2000 USD. Like you can buy it 2 times. It's the worst thing. Like yesterday, I had seen a post on PWK. Let me show that for you. And I think so. It's like Pen 500. Sorry, it's not PWK. So the voucher cost is like two. Like see, it's like they give you 365 days of lab access, and it costs like $2,148. If you look into the starting pack, it is like 99, like 1000 USD. See, the difference is so high. Like you can register yourself with two accounts and you can write 2 times. And also, if even though if you fail here, you can get a attempt guide, like it is like 250 USD, I think so, but nothing, it doesn't make a huge sense for me. Come on guys, any more questions? It's like costly, it's not a exam for all, I can tell that. If you are willing to pay, if you are having money, you can do that. So I'm not starting the registration right now because I'm not having anything right now. But mostly I'll go with 30 to 60 days of lab, so that is what I'm thinking of. I don't know, I think they changed the website. Yeah, here the website, you can see the pen 200 course, that is lab access. Certification fee is only for 99. If you want 60 days, you spend like 100 extra, that's fine. I think 30 directs, yeah, it is only to 150 USD, man. It's not much. See, for that, even for the 2 years, they are giving you two retakes. Like it's like one more 150. You can have with the normal if you fail in case, right? I think so. Yeah, they are been saying that it will be going up to 250, but we'll see what happens. But I think the normal 30 to 60 days plan is fine for almost everyone. I think so. That's fine, and I hope this 365 days lab access is not worth it. But if you have lots of money, you can do that. But for normal students and most of the students, I wouldn't recommend that because it's so costly, right? So yeah, you are welcome, Chins. So I have some issues submitting my articles in Jet Security website. Can you make a detailed video on it? See, it is don't need a video for that. You can go to the jetsecurity.org and you need to log in here. And if you go over this hacking and security, and you can click on submit an article. So if you logged in, you can get a chance to submit an article, right? I think there is yeah, it's an easy thing. You don't need a walkthrough or anything like that for that. Yes, I'm not much into bug bounties, but yes, I have some knowledge over bug bounties. Mostly, I go with this pen testing, raw pen testing, like pen testing machines or stuff like that. But the reason why I'm doing bug bounty is sometimes we encounter some web applications running on that machines. So that's the reason I had done that. But not a pro. Definitely, I'm not a pro. I'll agree with that. I'm not pro in anything. I'm still learning. So I also hope that audio is really good now because I got a new microphone. What is the difference between finding bugs and doing pen testing? It's a different thing. So in mostly bug bounties are like open, like they throw in a platform like HackerOne or Bugcrowd, and anyone can do that. But mostly penetration testers are hired to a company, and they ask you to check with the infrastructure and everything. So in penetration testing, I cover like it covers everything, almost everything, like Active Directory, uh, purple teaming, OSINT, everything. So I go with that. So can you say which is the best website to learn hacking? See, there is no any best thing, ultimate thing for learning hacking, but there is a video of on my channel uh, which is related to how to get started with cybersecurity. You can do check that video. It's a good video, and I feel you should watch it. There is no a single one way solution. Books are the best. I would agree with that partially because books doesn't get updated mostly. Like I got a book like while I started my journey, which is like a pen testing some book over the internet, and it is so old book, man. It's so old, right? In books we find information that is good, and sometimes it is old as well, but in the websites or in the internet you find up to date information. So mostly, since all are having internet, I would recommend internet, but still you can read the books if you are interested. So if you don't know regarding, if you need any more support or if you need any help from me, you can do check out my Discord server. The link is in the description below, or I'll provide you the link for that in the description below. Just a minute. Platform, any evergreen books that you like to share for beginners? The one I would suggest is web development, web application pen testers book. I'll provide you, wait a minute. So I'll provide you the link for my server in the description below. So I'll provide that in the chat. Yes, there are some own flaws with everything. I agree with that. There are some flaws with the websites as well, but in books you find, I found mostly uh, old information. That's the reason I wouldn't recommend to anyone. So guys, I had provided you the link for my Discord server in the description below. So it is a community place where you can share your ideas or anything like that. Okay, you can seek some more help. So that's it. Think some of you had joined it. Really thank you for joining. So if you have any doubts or anything like that, do ask in this place. I'll try to I or my moderators will try to help you out. Okay, can you suggest a best platform to learn bug bounty? Portswigger Labs, by uh, if you know Burpsuit company, it is the Burpsuit is owned by Portswigger. So there they provide a good resources on internet for bug bounties and stuff. You can practice them online, right? So it's been a while. I think I had done this Let's Discuss series, but yes, due to my time and internship and stuff. And also the one application that I recently gone through is, let me show that. Dash. So I recently figured out an application for mobile. It is not a promotion or anything like that, but since all are students and all need some stuff, so Deep Stash is an application which is available on mobile. So what it does is it provides you some good ideas, healthy ideas, like how to keep yourself productive, how to improve the leadership qualities, career advice and stuff. You can see here it is free, absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything. Okay, so I recently started looking into this application so that I can enrich my ideas. You can see some good things on self improvement, time management and communication. So I would definitely recommend to every student or to anyone who want to be productive and keep your mind peace and like learn the new things in your life. So I would definitely suggest this thing. So Deep Stash, I think that's the one I thought to recommend to everyone. It is not any paid promotion, guys. So this is from my heart. Okay, so how is your internship going? Yes, it is going good. I'm learning new things every day. I'm getting touched with some top hackers in the country who are working for government and everywhere else. It's going really good. I think still we're having a lot of time to discuss. So please ping me. Okay, and if you need any more support or if you most of you are asking me for my Instagram and stuff. So to be frank, I'm not at all active on Instagram. I'm not at all active on Instagram. So mostly use Twitter. I mostly use Twitter. You can look over this. So if you want to get connected with me, you can get connect over me. So I share most of my ideas like on bug bounties and various kinds of things. So I can do check that out. You get a chance in working with them. So it's like they opened a form. The Gurugram cyber internship is one of the prestigious in whole country. I had seen most of the people fighting for that throughout their life. But the good thing is they opened a form, a Google form, and they opened it for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. According to my knowledge, I think so. Most of them said me like that. And I filled it ASAP and I got the position. And even though they selected a huge number, I think only half of them are attending perfectly, and only half of them would complete the internship completely, I think so. Because if you can see the attendance, it is like they selected like 5,000 or above, but only 2,000 or 3,000 members are coming. So you can do check out my platforms, and I think that most of you are even following me on Instagram, but to be frank, I'm not at all active on Instagram. Yeah, I do attend every class. Bug report, there are many videos on bug report. You need to write them everything that you find out in your bug. The first thing, you need to be polite. Okay, so you don't get reply of the cash app. It takes some time since they need to review your report and stuff. You need to be careful, like you need to uh, write on which domain it is having, what is the bug type, everything like that. Okay, so check hacker one. So I'm not on hacker one. As I told you, I'm not much into the bug bounties, and even though I'm in the bug bounties, I mostly do private stuff. I'm not on hacker one or bug crowd or anything else. Mostly on recently I started hacking on NCAAPC. Okay, so yeah, yesterday I figured out a vulnerability and I reported them. I'm looking for the reply. I'm not active on hacker one and bug crowd. As I told you, I'm not a hacker or a bug bounty hunter. Okay, mostly penetration tester. Yes, if you know, I think you are also part of internship, right? ncapc.gov.in. So every Indian who is watching this or anyone who are interested, so NCAAPC is the one who manages. या रक्षित सर ने बताया इसके बारे में. See, mostly this is like a not a bug bounty platform. This is like individual or individual thing. So if you find something a bug on gov.in domain, you can report it to the government, like rvdp at the rate of government gov.in, and see this is the disclosure. So I thought to show you, but I haven't got any reversion from them. So I'll show you once they are done. So you can, if you find any bug in gov.in, so let me show you. So you can use Google Docs for that. So it's like site gov.in, and in URL, sorry, in title, login. I think my spelling is wrong. So if there is anything like title in the title, login in the title, it is showing you. Like if you are willing to attack on something like login thing, you can do dorking and you can do stuff. Yeah, you can do cyber volunteering. That's another thing. But I personally connected to this NCAAPC because it's a good initiative. I would like to go to some extension on this thing. You can see, like you can use help of Google Docs, and you can find out all the gov.in websites, and you can try to do various things. Right? I hope it is clear how to do that. Even cyber volunteering, as I told you, yes, you can do that. No restrictions on anything. Do whatever you love, so you'll definitely get a recognition. Okay, but do whatever you love is a good thing. Okay, Some people say like I like doing stuff on dark web. It is a bad thing. First of all, it is for good thing as well as for bad thing, but make sure you choose for good side as well. Okay, good side all the time. So hello Rishi. Hello. So that is it. So this is the one. So I'm going to look forward in bug bounties through the help of NCAAPC, because as I told you, I'm a beginner. I'm mostly from CTF side, so I'll test more on these government websites and I'll report them so that I can get good name as well as some experience in doing bug bounties. That's the one thing. Like don't know the name, but look forward that most of the people recommended that, like if you are a beginner in bug bounties, so mostly look for hall of fames, uh, and then we can do good things. Okay, so any more questions guys, I would be happy to help you. If I don't know, I'll definitely learn them and I'll teach you or anything like that. And also if you are having any suggestions on the new videos, do let me know. I'll try to make them, right? So I think people are I mean, really thank you for joining my Discord. So any more questions or anything like that, I'd be happy to help you. And within few minutes, like within 10 to 20 minutes, we'll end up this live session. And also keep yourself up to date. If you are in the cybersecurity field, keep yourself up to date, right? So do follow the topics that are good enough, and you can keep yourself up to date. You can get inspired. So which note making software you use? Yep, glad you asked it. I use Notion for everything. For everything, it is like my uh, everyday go application. Like you can say habit tracker, you can say calendar. So I look for that. I plan calendar. It's a OSCP notes, cybersecurity internship notes, OSINT, YouTube videos, any ideas or stuff like that. Bug bounties. If I'm learning any new things, I'm writing over here. Cyber scams. So these are some of the things that I do. Okay, so I use Notion completely, and I would recommend everyone, because it is good enough to it is easy enough to use, as well as good enough to work with. Yep, thank you Thanos for joining the Discord. Okay, so it doesn't make me anything, but if you are having any doubts, you can get your doubts solved. So that's the reason why Discord exists, right? So is Notion free? Yes, it is free. Or even you are having pro plans, but student plan is fine. If you're studying in any university, you can make use of that university mail, and you can avail some like free, I think so, there's like discount or anything like that. You can avail that as well. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really, thank you. I don't even know what the boost is, but yes, really thank you for anything. You can see here three boosts over here. I think we're in level one. I don't know. I haven't invested anything on this thing. The reason why I did was like back then I used to have a what you call a telegram group, but that's so so hard to manage. Okay, there are random people coming over there doing some random stuff, but I feel this Discord is a good place to manage everything. Like you can have a roles, okay, or you can have something like different servers and thing like that. Okay, so that's the reason I switched back to Discord. And I used to have a Telegram channel. It's like hell. I used to get lot of DMs every day. It used to give me used to chill my spine every time. It's the worst thing. Okay, if you are everyone, if you are having any channel or if you want to maintain a community, Telegram is not the place. Okay, if you want, create a channel in Telegram, but don't create a group. Never ever create a group. It's a hell. Okay, it's a hell. See, there is good thing as well, but there are some people come with different mindsets and they spoil you. Dark web access with RDB without VPN. Let's see what this question is. Remote desktop. Nope, I don't think so. See, dark web can be only accessed to the help of Tor, right? You can't access with the help of VPN, and you need to have some specific what you call a search engines like Armia. Let me show that. Sorry, Control T. See, if you want to know more about dark web, so you know John Hammond, he is one of the greatest guy who I look after every time. Let me see John Hammond. So I watch his videos every time. So you can see John Hammond's video and you can see he's making a series on dark web. So do check that series if you want to know more information. A huge shout out to this man, and I started this channel. uh, he's also one of the inspiration for getting this channel started, because I still remember that I learned hacking like while I was beginner in cybersecurity. I used to look for CTFs. I used to look for CTFs, and the Pico CTF is one of the topmost CTF, and he used to have some good and the great walkthroughs all the time. In Brave browser, Tor is safe. Tor is not safe. Anyway, Tor is not safe because in Tor there are like three nodes. Like in VPN, you connect to a single server, right? But in Tor, you connect to three servers like that, and the data leaving the third server is unencrypted, and it's not safe. Tor is not safe, but it serves the purpose. Okay, did you check Windows 11? Yes, I tried to do that because but it is in window it is in insider program. That's a problem for me because I had already been in the insider program back. Like they give you the latest updates, and they also give you bugs, like horrible bugs. Okay, so that's the reason I'm not interested, but I'll surely check it out in my VMware. And also I had seen that there has been a Windows 11 ISO leaked. To be frank, that's the oldest one, so you can see the differences between the latest one as well as the oldest one. No, I haven't joined dark web chat room. No, see, those are not safe, not at all safe. Like if someone, you join a chat room, but if something happens worst, like CSAM or anything like that, and you need to face the problem throughout your life, I don't want to go. I don't need to chat with the dark web hackers, right? Mostly they are scam. They are definitely scam. You can see if you go to, you can see if you seen recently John Hammond's videos, he had shown like how to hire a hacker. So those are mostly scam. They just take your money. Even in bitcoins you can't even track that. Okay, they are showing, like I had seen one recently, like uh they mentioned that they use the secure communication, and they told they'll use SHA-256 for communication. What the heck? SHA-256 is a hashing algorithm. It's a comedy thing that I had ever seen. See, there are, I don't know, but there could be somewhere where hackers Real hackers are there in dark web, but mostly we see the fake ones, right? See, once I had seen they told me that they use SHA-256 algorithm for communications. I just laughed out of my hell. It's really funny, man. Use encryption for chatting, right? It's not like that. I'm 12th commerce and thinking to change to the 11th science for BTech so that I can proceed to continue. Yes, you can. Yeah, it is mostly fun. Worst thing. They are worst. Why we can't track a Bitcoin address? We can't track because there is no identity, man. See, in Bitcoin, you only have an address. You don't even have a person name, what is he doing, where it is getting deposited. You don't even know anything. You have only address. That's fine. That's it. It's so hard to track, right? Anonymous. Yeah. Once they told SHA-256, I laughed, man. Oh, even though they use SHA-256, how could the other person decrypt a hash? There is no way to decrypt a hash. Hashing is a one-way algorithm. You hash it, that's it. You can't get it that back. But while buying Bitcoin, we have to prove our identity. Uh, to be frank, I haven't made any Bitcoin purchases. I'm being really frank. But I learned Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, you have some address. So through the help of that address, you are doing delivering that. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like suppose if I want to send you some like 2 bitcoins, so I'll chat with Akshay. We'll have some conversation and then we'll transfer the addresses. In the meantime, if the addresses got changed, we can't do anything. We can do anything. If you send the money, it doesn't even come back. But in the traditional banking system, the best thing is, even though there is some worst thing happen, you can block the transactions or you can freeze the transaction. But in Bitcoin, once it goes, you are done. Khel khatam, we call it in Hindi. And also, I had seen recently like this cryptocurrency market got crash, a biggest crash. How WhatsApp works, how it encrypts. See, mostly it uses end-to-end encryption. It is like asymmetric key cryptography, right? They use two keys to encrypt and decrypt. Okay, and that's it. But in Telegram, it is not like that. It is a single key encryption. So Telegram can read our messages. There is a possibility Telegram can read our messages, but WhatsApp cannot read our messages because it is encrypted by end-to-end encryption. So if you need more regarding this thing, you can see. I think there is a video. Thing sorry that uh, end-to-end encryption. So you can do check that out. So it doesn't. It's so safe than normal things. Okay. Can you create FUD plus NGROC payload? Yes, you think. For what job profile will you work in company as an ethical hacker? I haven't decided. Mostly for like security engineer or penetration tester. Anything I'll go. Since I'm going to be a fresher, there won't be much pressure on me because they just look for a profile and you learn in the meantime. Okay, you can join in any profile. That's the best thing for the fresher. You can join in any profile and you can learn there. But if you are a senior or if you're not a fresher, then you are going to face a hard time. Like you need to have an expertise in any one thing, anything like cloud security, anything like that. uh Bro, what should I do after finding an open port? You need to enumerate that port. Like suppose if you find an SSH, okay, let's think you got a port 22 open, so you need to find out what you can do with that. Okay, you can go something like, I'm taking exploit. Hacking articles is the best thing. Can suggest for anyone. So if you can go here, they'll tell you what it is all about, how what you can do regarding like what you can do. You can brute force or anything like that. Okay, SSH enumeration. Sorry, I think this is the one. Book dot, yeah. Like if you go to this book dot hacktricks dot xyz, there are some good things here, like how what you can do to enumerate a particular port. Okay, if a port is open, it is like the service is working. So if there is a service, how you can exploit that. That's it. And also remember that all open ports doesn't are not always exploitable. Okay. What will penetration tester do in a company? Will he has to test company security? Yes, he has to do mostly, but I'm mostly looking for information security engineer or security engineer. So the like at the fresher stage, it would be fine for me. Bro, do we need to do open port forwarding? No, I think don't need. I have found that my college website has outdated plugin, but it is not exploiting. See, all outdated doesn't mean it can be exploited. See, update can be in two ways. It can be in a security way, or also it can be in a UI way. Okay, not all update out not outdated one are exploitable. If there is an exploit, you can definitely try to exploit it, and also make sure you uh, tell them before you are going to do any kind of things. Okay, so every company has some locks. So if they find anything going bad, you are going to get 3 years of free food and bed. So I think that is it, guys, for today. Running out of time. Still 5 minutes is there. Hi, Sandeep. So still 5 minutes is there. I can post your any questions, and if you want to get connected with me, do check out my Twitter as well as my Discord. The links are in the description below. Really, thank you guys for joining for this today, because yeah, 3 years of free food and bed. Okay. Bypass, there are some various ways. See, there is no any only standard way to do that, because see, we are hackers, and let's think the company is using Cloudflare. Even they have some hackers. If you know that, they will also know that, right? So there is no thing like a single exploit remains all the time. It gets patched. Okay, so do that. So how to bypass the protection? There are ways you can do. Check them out. There are many ways. You can simply find out through the help of Google or many articles out there. So I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Thanos. Hello. So still some more time is there. You can ask your questions. I'll try to answer them, or any suggestions in the new videos or anything like that. Do let me know in the comments, chat box. Uh, so my college website has vulnerability that has but that has protection that stops me. Then it is not a vulnerability. See, if you want to prove there is a vulnerability, you need to exploit that thing, right? If you can't exploit the thing, it's not a vulnerable. So that's it. Okay, glad to meet you, Thanos. Please check my college website. Sure, DM me or Twitter or Discord. We'll try that. But I can't give assurance that I'll find the bug, because I'm not pro in bug bounties. Okay, you're welcome. Tell me about my journey. Yep. So I started hacking while I was in BTech second year. Uh, there was a subject called as operating systems, and where I got in touch with Linux, and then I got to know about Kali Linux, and I started looking over that. And the second important thing happened is it is Mr. Robot series. I'm really frank, even though in the job interviews, if anyone asks me how you got interested in the cybersecurity, I'll definitely say it is Mr. Robot, because that's a kind I got inspired into getting this field. So that is it mostly. Please make me on rainbow tables, how to generate, how to sort, how to hash, how to crack. Sure, I'll try to make them, but see, rainbow tables are used for cracking, right? Cracking a hash or anything like that. You can make use of hashcat. right? So I already made a video on hashcat which does the same. Yes, I took admission after 12th standard. So you get admission only after 12th standard in any degree or any field. So have you took, yeah. So any more questions? We'll wind up within a minute. Any more questions? Or if you missed this stream, no worries. Check out my Discord. You can post in any of these channels. Suppose if you have doubt in any hack the box, one hub, or etc. like that, you can post here. You can get the help. We'll try to help it out. Many videos which search you got first CH normal exam and C exam, and then later I got to CH practical. Yes, on AWS because I'm scared about the things. AWS, nope, I'm not interested in going cloud side. Sure, if there is a possibility, I will try them out in the future. Okay, no worries. You can say how the future will be. Now I'm not liking. No, I don't like a cloud future. I might like it. You don't know what happens in the future. AWS is free? No, I think it is partially free. It is not free all the time. But since it is Amazon, see, there is nothing safe in this world, man. Remember that. Every company collects the data from us. Every company collects the data from us. Even though you use AWS, the company collects the data. It's from Amazon. It syncs you everywhere. Like you're using Amazon Prime, Alexa, you're using Amazon shopping website, you're using Fire TV, you're using everything. Oh, and they know what you're doing as well. So that is it, guys, for today. You learned till now C, Java, Python, and some web development languages. So that is it, guys. If you are having any more doubts, do check out my Discord server. The link is in the chat box, and I'll also provide it in the chat box right now. Yes. So before I go for CH, is it recommended to go for A plus? You can see Aditya and Prakash. I've already made a video on cybersecurity certifications. Right, can do check them out. It might not be a pro level, but those are based on my experiences. So do some searching on my channel. You will find top cybersecurity certifications for beginner to intermediate level. Okay, so you are welcome, Vikas. What do you think about spin to hack? I don't know what that means. So yes, I think it is the time. Really thank you guys for coming to this live stream. I know the most valuable thing in this world is time. You spent like how much time you spend, it is well spent. Really thank you guys for brushing up my skills as well and also getting interacted with me. Really thank you, and I'll meet you in the next videos. uh, Stay home, stay safe, and God bless everyone. Thank you. Any more doubts? Discord is available there. Bye.